intended for a mature audience. If you are not 18 or older, stop listening and find more age-appropriate content. This show will cover topics in a satirical manner. If you are offended by any content herein, that is your own problem. As you have been warned, please do not try this at home, or anywhere else for that matter.
And now, for the most famous words in motorsports.
Oh, hell no!
And welcome to Blown Pistons. I'm your host, Gremlin Dave. Sitting across from me, GTP Jonny.
No GTP anymore.
Whatever.
JFJ. Just fucking Johnny.
How original.
You know, right? It worked for him. What shit.
And now he's the coil Jew.
And to
No,
my
he's not.
No?
To my left, Geek Daddy.
Hello, children.
And then to the right, half conscious.
Death Hammer.
Yeah, Death Hammer.
I have AIDS.
AIDS.
Fuck!
I got the clap and I'm giving it to you.
Dude, Mother Nature just fucking ravaged my sinuses. I'm done.
So she gave you the clap.
In my nose.
That sounds great.
Yeah, a nice
It's
running
dripping.
discharge.
It's leaking.
As we're all sitting here in your
Isn't this an
cloud.
automotive show?
Yeah, you're leaking your fluids.
Yes.
So we need to tighten his nuts.
He's
No.
got a
Rose?
gasket leak.
I think his head gasket's leaking.
My
Yeah,
head gasket, my ass gasket always leaks.
Well, where Johnny went to last night, I'm pretty sure you could see a couple of nuts tightened.
Dude.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Dude.
Dude.
Fuck.
The fuck movie was that from? Were there basketball?
Basketball.
Dude.
All right, dude. I see what you're saying.
All right, so
Dude. Hey, that guy looks like me.
Our ADD may be a bit on point today.
Which one?
The guy with half a goatee.
Ew.
Okay,
Except I'm more alive.
sweet.
Meh.
Sorry. We got the TV running on in the background. Fuck off.
Yeah, we're looking at classic cars being rebuilt. Anyways,
Hammer's on cold meds, so folks, this is going to be awesome.
I'm not drinking.
I was
I'm not
going to
drinking.
say, get that drink away from that
Nope,
man.
I'm not
drinking
drinking.
stuff.
Oh, don't worry. Both of his neighbors are cool.
You might get the goat as you leave.
Well, it's his own house, so
Right?
I
Not
doubt
the first time the cops have been called
Hey,
over.
your neighbors might enjoy a good goat.
Yeah.
Well,
Go out onto the porch.
Single mamas.
I think
yeah.
they'll smell his
It's been a
landfill
while.
ass before.
Wrong
Ouch.
neighbors. They moved.
It's been a while since his patio door has seen a taint.
Yeah, that was before me on that one.
Earlier this summer.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going back to the original stamp on the door.
Oh, the Princess Labia?
Yeah, I missed that one.
The labia or the princess?
Yes.
No, the labia, yes. The princess, no.
Dude, it was during the middle of a live broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
I
I know,
respect-
that was before me.
I know, that was before you joined the network.
Uh-huh.
I respect the fuck out of you, Lady Batwing.
Yeah.
All right, so anyways, I kind of want to get into NASCAR first since it's a
What
big
do you mean you
day.
want to kind of get into NASCAR?
Because I know I'm going to get sidetracked. It always happens.
Because he's the only one that watches it.
Not true.
Hey, we all got our favorite guy here. Everybody knows.
Almendinger!
Yep. Brad Keselowski, which is running for the Final Four today. Championship 4. Go
Brad
2.
Keselowski.
2 for 2.
I'm
That's
going
his slogan.
I'm going for the flag man because the flag man's always there first.
He's always there for people. You know, he's really the most awesome guy there. He's always there for people. He's on time. He's doing his job, and no one gives a fuck about him.
Yeah, so I'm
Except for
rooting for
Allmendinger.
the flag man.
Hey, he's the most important guy in the race at the end of it when everybody's trying to get to him.
Yeah, no shit. People bum rush him to get the fucking flags.
But, yeah, so Brad's in it. Kyle
Wow.
Busch, Kevin Harvick. What?
No, just Michael.
No?
No.
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 Anyways, yeah, Brad's in it. Kyle Busch, which we know them two have a pretty good history this year. Kevin Harvick and
Or
Martin
do we
Truex.
know that they have a good history? We got some people that are listening to this. It might be the first time.
Oh, yeah. Look them up. I mean, it's been actually since their careers have started.
Yeah. They've been almost getting into fisticuffs.
Yeah, they have a couple times.
I know.
But yeah, ever since the beginning of their career, like one of the first statements when Brad Keselowski, after he won his first race and stuff, and Kyle Busch was like, "Oh, this guy's never going to amount to anything," and all this stuff. And then Brad comes out when they're introducing the drivers. He yells out in front of the crowd, "Kyle Busch is an ass."
So
and
never going to amount
the
to
mic.
anything. So half of my childhood got it.
But yeah, he drops the mic and walks away. And at the end, they're interviewing Kyle Busch. He's like, "Brad, who?"
Yeah.
Ironically, now Brad got a championship before Kyle Busch.
It's a shot from the bell.
God damn it!
Oh, Johnny was doing
I'm
it.
looking over. It's like the board's shut. Where the fuck's this guy? It's like, oh. But yeah, I mean, ever since the beginning of their
AIDS.
careers, they've just been at each other's throats. And then this year, it's been a big thing with him accusing Toyota of sandbagging.
All right, and he blamed the tires.
Who accused Toyota?
Brad confused.
Brad confused Keselowski.
Yeah, pretty much. No, that's me right now.
Yeah.
But no,
And I'm the one who's medicated.
He accused the Toyota drivers or Toyota teams of sandbagging because, honestly, it looks like it. They've won 90% of everything this year. They're faster at the end of the race. And the best thing Kyle Busch could come up with was, "Fuck you." You know, that was about it. It's like, really, dude? Somebody's accusing you of something this big.
Well, is it
and you
illegal?
Oh, yeah.
Sandbagging's illegal
Yeah.
in NASCAR.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as shaving points in the NFL.
That's illegal too?
A little.
Oh. What's
Yeah.
the NFL?
I
Is
don't
that
know.
thing?
I've
Is that
never heard of it.
that thing
It's-
I'm boycotting?
It's a dying sport.
Yeah.
It's the thing that, it wishes rugby could be.
Yeah, I was gonna say when
Or strike that,
no.
reverse it.
No.
Hey, you know what? I never seen anybody kneel in a baseball game.
Dude, even fucking President Trump got a better fucking reception to the national anthem being played in China. Mm-hmm. Are you kidding me?
That's why the only sports.
Sorry,
that-
we got me going. Sorry, this is a car show. My
It's
bad.
sideswiped. It's supposed to go off.
The only sports that really exist in this country anymore are hockey and NASCAR.
And hockey.
Rugby.
That's what I said, hockey and NASCAR.
And hockey.
Wait, aren't all the drivers sitting down?
No,
No, I'm
during the
just
national
kidding.
anthem.
Now shit.
Okay, here's the thing. Brad put a post on Facebook. He said the only time I kneel for the national anthem is when I'm singing it with my daughter. So he's at her level.
Right.
Plus, NASCAR is the only one that still. I mean, I know Gary's not going to care about this one, but NASCAR.
Yeah, I am.
NASCAR's still the only sport that does a prayer before the race. But then again,
Okay, you're right. I'm not.
there's a chance so that they're religious in a lot of ways, some of them. But
Well, yeah, it started out as bootleg, and you needed God behind you on that shit.
But there's a good chance in one of those cars you could die. Without a problem. Even in the pit crew.
Yeah.
Some guy comes flying in there and
That's not the most dangerous thing in a pit crew. Or in a pit.
have you seen Brad's tire changers? They've been bounced off his hood a couple times.
It's not the most dangerous thing in a pit.
What is?
Gas. There is something is called the gas that they use burns clear.
Well, yeah, it's race fuel.
Yeah, it burns clear. Do you know what that means?
It's Sunoco. Race
If
fuel.
you're on
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Dave, if you're on fire,
You can't see it. I know.
nobody knows.
Help me, baby Jesus.
Help me, Patrick Swayze.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Right. So that's the most dangerous thing in the pit. Is,
Yeah, but I mean, they're shielded. They wear
I
a
know.
smock.
yeah, they do, but
No, that's what
But-
we vape out of.
A smock?
No, that's what you rock, dude.
No, I
That's
know.
what you keep winning.
Yeah, smock products.
But
There's so many of them. They got to give them away.
you figure the whole thing's dangerous at a pit crew. Even if you're behind the wall, not jumping over the wall. Say one of those cars comes in, slams the wall. It could, in theory, either parts fly off or the car could pop over the wall. I've seen concrete walls crack in half. I mean, chances of that happening are, unlikely. Even if you're a fan, look at the fans that have gotten hurt with the cars when they're doing 200 miles an hour and hit the fence. There's been fans that have been hurt by fluids, sheet metal. Fans
Final
that have been killed.
Destination, shit
Yeah.
flying, getting killed.
Where
by
do you
a
think they
tire.
got the ideas from?
I know.
Your mom.
Look at here's the thing. You ever go back into it? You look at what
No,
was the
Dave.
one?
How about you tell us?
I'm working on it, dipshit.
Dick.
I know, right? But no. Look at the Indy 500 during the 50s, where they had 100 spectators killed in the stands because one of the cars basically flew up into a ball of flames, went through the stands. I mean, still, again, chances of that happening Not very likely.
I think the numbers were higher years ago.
Well, yeah, they didn't have the safety equipment. They didn't have the fencing. They didn't have a lot of that stuff. But you still look at it, even the tire point of view, the tire flies off a race car at full speed, hits the tire. That's going to project that thing, a couple 100 feet in the air, and look at the power and force and the weight behind that car as it comes down.
Have you seen the 24-hour war?
I don't think so.
Okay, so Adam Carolla.
So your last date?
Adam Carolla is.
Ouch.
Adam Carolla is a huge car guy. Everybody knows that. He also has a car collection. The Paul Newman.
God, you can talk as well as I can.
I know, right?
Paul Newman.
Paul Newman race. He has a few Paul Newman race cars, and they are. And you know what? They don't sit around, which I can respect him for that. He actually races these fucking cars.
That's what I like about people like that.
And the thing is like he did a documentary or whatever.
Documentary?
That's it. Like I said,
we all got the English, yeah.
We all got the English, but
I can't brain today. I has the dumb.
yeah, we all have the dumb today. But anyway, so he was talking. He directed a new documentary. Anyway, he developed one of those new things. Anyway,
so you're giving up on that word?
Yeah, it's about the war between Ferrari and Ford GT.
Oh yeah,
and it was just awesome. Some of the old footage that he got of people just hitting the wall and boom, fucking fireballs. It was like instant death.
Everybody always talks about like the Ford Chevy rivalry. They never
the what?
Fuck off. I told you the English is not strong with us today. But everybody thinks of the Ford and Chevy rivalry. They never really get into the Ford Ferrari one because that was huge in the 60s and 70s. I mean, come on, look at the Ford GT came out of that.
You're saying look it to an audio listening.
Look it up.
Okay.
Google it.
Google that.
GTS.
Shit.
Google that shit.
Googly that shit.
Googly.
But
Google.
yeah, it's just that was a huge and like
it's an awesome history.
And
it really is.
What kind of really gets me is that the last Le Mans with the Ford GTs, how they had one guy intentionally sandbag, so it could be a 1-2-3 finish. Like that's bullshit. Like they could have. Yeah,
it's for show. But I mean, shit. You think about Le Mans, though, a lot of ways with that.
Le Mans.
Whatever. You say it your way, I say it. I go the American way.
Le Mans. If you say it real fast, it sounds like you're saying lemon.
Le Mans. The Le Mans. But I mean, there's so much of a time difference in that. If somebody was sandbagging, they're just. I don't know. It's just
your mom.
Your mom.
I thought we were letting that start to die.
I don't know. I wanted to, but it's right up there again. Medication kicked in. Fuck off.
Zulu Foxtrot there.
Zulu Foxtrot. What the fuck? Really?
But
so much for my battery life.
You get into it though. It's just the way they race is so cool, and I think if one guy's like slowing down a little bit, it's a little different than like in NASCAR with sandbagging stuff like that because when they're talking about sandbagging, that means pre-race inspection. During all the race stuff that leads up to the actual race, they're running slow. They're not running their full potential. And even throughout the race, they're kind of like almost not giving it full throttle. Ooh, hello.
Dave just found his new girlfriend.
Yeah.
Where?
Right there on the
her.
TV right there. She's getting her hands dirty under that 50s.
Something about a chick that does that.
Huh?
Something about a chick that works on cars is just fucking hot. Huh?
Tiffany couldn't make it. Sorry.
I know. She'll be eventually here.
Not today.
Well, not today. No, she's got family stuff. It's understandable. But
so you're saying at this moment Tiffany's hot?
Any chick that works on cars.
Speaking of things that make jaws drop, we got Christine back in the chat room.
Holy shit!
Hi.
And Lawn Gnome.
Hi, Lawn Gnome.
Hey, guys.
Hey, where's Lawn Gnome from?
From the yard.
Oh, from one of those.
I want to know who the hell sounds like Seth Rogen right now.
What do you mean?
Not quite sure, but I do know that the show is brought to you in part by
we forgot that.
ResurrectionVapor.com and Vape Walkie.
How about you run them?
Go for it.
Resurrection Vapor at least 5 fantastic lines of e-juices near and far and wide. They try to keep it classy, a little trashy, and, well, they're part of us for the longest time.
Well, yep.
Found only at resurrectionvapor.com and in stores across America. Also, this episode is brought to you in part by Vape Walkie in Pewaukee, Wisconsin. From top end, low end, and everywhere in between, thousands of juices always available to you. Once again, at vapewalkie.com.
They got some high-end shit up in there.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
I got to take Dave there someday.
You know, that's funny is
Cause
I work right by there.
I know. Well, did you know that the last event we had to say no to was Vape Walkie?
Really?
They were having a car show in the parking lot next door.
Oh.
Well, we didn't say no to it. I went.
I went too, but I had to send you back as a fucking emissary.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and then fucking... Yeah, it was on a Friday night, and I had to work a Saturday. I'm like, fuck.
So I got something I'd
Fuck.
like to bring up. Aaron
No one gives 0 fucks about you.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm joking. Go
I
ahead.
know. Hey, that's why I
The guy who... I'm just
that's
telling...
why
I just told the
masturbate,
guy...
because I'm the only one with standards low enough to fuck myself.
There you go. I was going to say, I just told the guy who makes our T-shirt no one gives 0 fucks about him.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Johnny. I don't
all
mean
right.
that. I'm heavily medicated right now.
But Aaron
Hey, motherfuckers.
Aaron Kaufman, formerly of Guest Monkey Garage, has his own
Formerly?
show.
Yes.
Formerly.
Formerly.
He quit, and he decided to go on his own adventure called ArcLight. He's restoring Ford F-100 pickup trucks,
That's one of my favorite animes.
and anyway,
Arclight.
yep, ArcLight.
Sorry.
And then so he's restoring some old Fords, and Velocity's gonna, or not Velocity, Discovery's gonna pick him up as a TV show. So Richard's not too happy about that, but what can he do? Maybe they're gonna work together on some things.
They're close friends, anyways.
Yeah, but I forgot the name of it. I had it yesterday.
Why don't you look it up?
I will.
Check your browsing history.
You might not want to do that. Or at least mine.
Yeah, well, all of us at this table have a running agreement. In the event of any of our emergencies and or deaths, we scrub the browsing histories of each other's computers and phones and respectives.
Yes, please do.
My greatest fear is that my wife will sell all
My
my
wife!
my wife will sell all my car parts for what I told her I bought them for.
She'll be like, this isn't adding up.
If I ever own a vape store, I'm making that sign. It's an extra $5 to print a receipt for what you told your wife you paid for it.
Dude, yes.
Oh, it's called Shifting Gears.
Shifting. Oh,
It's going to be called Shifting Gears.
Sweet.
So
I wonder why he walked away from him, though, from Richard.
because from what I understand is that
Artistic differences?
his heart wasn't in it anymore.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they
and-
were like close best friends for years.
Right. And yeah, like I said, he took a little vacation, and something was just pulling at his heart to walk away from him.
Yeah,
so.
in theory, though, every time he wanted to do something, Richard was kind of overruling him, saying, we're going
Exactly.
to do this instead.
Exactly.
Seems familiar.
So he just
Not
wants
you.
Oh.
he just wants to build cars and have a good time, And Richard, like from what he said,
Richard!
from what he's been interviewed, is like what you see on TV. If they build a car in a month, they build a car in a month.
So, it'd be cool?
Huh?
Should try getting a hold of him, see if we can have him on.
Yeah, that'd be really awesome. But
Yeah,
none
like
of us
Slide
do.
Society last time.
Yeah, they're good.
Or actually, did we do an episode last week?
No. 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. Last week was our fuck-up episode for SFTB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
But-
didn't end up... what was there only one show last week, and that was Friday night, I think?
There was Wholesome News and Friday Vape.
Yeah, so we didn't do
What
SFTB,
the-
which we were supposed to, but the computer had a malfunction. And
The whole
Columbus
studio
is-
got shut down, and then we found out some things.
The Hummer Hammer bromance was pretty epic, though.
Okay.
Oh, from our slideshow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you two hit it off pretty well.
Sorry.
Well, it kind of helped, we had Tiff and another token hottie in the show.
In the chat room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tiff wasn't actually here, which she wants to
Now
get
we
here.
got New Zealander Boobs McGee in the room, too.
Well, Tiffany wants to get on the show because the guys were giving her Slide Society guys were giving her shit about the GTO, which
Right.
it was all in fun with
Right.
them. And at first, Tiff didn't take it that way, but I think now she kind of gets it. So, but I told her she'll have her chance to kind of go at him. Which,
Please.
that's what they were. Well, that's what they were looking for. They were trying to kind of poke and prod at her. And
I didn't even hit anything. I'm just scrolling through.
Okay, Geek Daddy, all right.
We get it.
Okay, I'm
Unplugging
gonna
it?
unplug that.
Thank you.
So I got some news from the shop, from Attention for Detail at attentionfordetail.com at 227 East Main Street, Whitewater. We shot a video commercial for the movie theater. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, sorry. I had the kids that day. I wanted to come out and bring my POS.
Yeah, we didn't have
Too slow, too high pitched.
no
What, the kids?
No, the name of the
That's what I
commercial.
call. No, that's what I call my kids. Too slow and too high pitched.
But yeah,
I don't. Daddy loves you.
it was a good time though. One of my
That's why you
friends,
drink.
one of my friends came down and with a Ford Fusion, and he's all like, "Yeah, man, that's cool." So we cleaned up his car just a little bit, just for video's sake, and did a little polishing on his fender, coated it a little bit, made it look good for the commercial, and yeah, it was a good time.
hey, Vape Walkie's listening to us right now.
That's awesome.
Yes. La Gnome.
So what we're gonna do here is take this turd, shine it up real nice, polish it, turn it sideways, and shove it up your candy ass. Couldn't resist. Couldn't resist.
Well, you do have the
Yeehaw.
Stone Cold goatee going.
Kinda. I got rid of the mustache.
You just need a beer. A beer.
Nah, no beer. No drinking.
No drinking.
No drinking.
No, he's taking cold meds. We don't.
Yeah, that's
We
like,
learned the
no.
hard way not
Yeah,
to
you
mix
weren't-
hammer and cold meds and alcohol.
You weren't there for the fucking Proud
I missed
Boys
that one.
episode, dude.
I
I
missed
was
that one.
worse than you
Worse than me as in Friday Night Worse, or
Worse.
in general.
Yeah, he went out to pee and then came back in stumbling.
to pee? Knowing Hammer, yeah, he'd go out to pee and then turn around and I gotta piss.
Right.
Well, yeah, but that's a given.
I still, I almost forgot all about pissing on Highway 14 in the car driving by on Friday night.
Yeah, waving at it.
You're probably like, hey!
Yeah, I got out. I was on the driver's side. I got out, opened the door, took a piss. Car drives by. Hey, I was lit. At least asshole Dave didn't come out.
Yes, he did.
He did.
He did.
He did.
He did.
Really?
Yeah,
He
he was
did.
a little bitch because he wouldn't go out and dance on the floor, too.
I know. Dude, I don't know how those guys do that. You're watching them prance around like that.
They're gay.
One
is that my problem?
You're not gay.
Is that it? Do you need to take one to loosen up? Just the tip, just to see how it feels.
No, I'm not doing that.
Jesus
I don't even like the finger in
I
there.
was gonna say, not even a little finger.
I don't care for that.
Hammer flashed his berries at me when I left. George. Poor George.
But
That poor George.
Poor
We're still not
George.
paying for his therapy. I don't care what you say.
Dude, that's rule 6. Fuck
So-
your safe space.
So should we get Swifty?
So anyway, we shot the commercial, and then a local restaurant owner from Whitewater, he owns an Italian restaurant.
Is it food from Italy?
Food from Italy.
Okay, thank you.
Very, very cool guy. Very
Fucking
awesome.
hate that.
Oh,
no,
Italian food.
I do it now just to fuck with you.
I know you do. You also say Jane Fonda at random.
Anyway, he
Jane
brought-
Fonda.
Fuck off.
He picked.
Let Johnny talk. If Johnny vibrates at 88 miles per hour,
His
we're
ass
gonna
looks
see some
bloated.
serious shit.
yeah,
The guy is twitching here like a fucking tweaker.
no, it's just that's how I'm keeping warm. It's a bit nippy down
I
here.
was gonna say, sweetheart, I got some fucking warm clothes I can borrow. Your skinny fucking little Rudy Poo
I'm
ass.
good.
What would happen if we had Johnny and Josh on a show? Just them
It's
two?
happened. It's not good.
I see
Johnny and Josh have been in the same room at the same time, and it's
And
both
on Axio.
and it's been both of them telling each other to shut the fuck up. Essentially, shut the fuck up. No, you shut the fuck up. No, you shut the fuck up.
dude. We gotta. That'd be. I want to watch that once. We
Well,
gotta
if
do
you-
it again.
But
I'm not gonna say it.
anyway, so he brought.
If I'd have showed up, I was
thanks,
adulting all
thanks,
summer.
Yes.
Some of us have to pay bills for the lack of other people not wanting to.
I lit the fire under him.
Nope,
ahead,
not
Dave.
going
Go
there
ahead.
on the air.
Go
no,
ahead, Dave.
I'm not.
Jane Fonda.
Oh, speaking of golf carts, I actually have one in my shop right now. We're doing.
Who was speaking of golf carts?
No, we weren't. I said Jane Fonda, and then
I was
Well,
thinking,
speaking of golf carts,
I was thinking campground golf carts. You know, we got. I'm doing
8 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
pretty much.
I'm doing a wrap.
Hey,
on,
squirrel.
I'm doing a vinyl wrap on a golf cart right now. That's going
What?
good.
I've seen the pictures on that. That looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's really.
Oh, that is awesome.
It's an easy bitch. It is as in the vinyl.
Dave,
is,
settle
I
down.
was going to say, did anybody else get slightly turned on watching her stick the finger in the hole in the differential?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, look at her get that screwdriver in there,
Yeah,
Dave.
baby, pry it. Oh, lift that off. Yeah, get in there. Get dirty. Get in those gears. Oh, don't put it back on. No, the story of my life.
Well,
Just when you think it's
apparently-
getting good, she
apparently
puts it
she
back on.
prefers the black one, Dave.
Wow.
Hey, I'm black. from the
Settle
waist
down. Yeah, you got bad credit.
down. Exactly. My wallet's next to my waist.
You mean your wife puts your check under your boots?
I'm not married.
Yeah, Dave is semi-single.
Dave is not married.
right. But
So now that I killed that part,
anyway, this Italian restaurant owner brought me a Ford Fusion to work on.
was it an Italian car?
No, it was a Ford Fusion.
Hammer wants to go to Italy.
But
Now, in Italy, how do they pronounce it? Do they actually say Italy?
Yeah, they say Italy.
Do they call themselves Italians?
Yes,
They don't call themselves
because they are
Italians?
it.
They don't call themselves Italians.
No.
They are the it.
They are
So
it.
where'd the hard I come from?
Brooklyn, Bronx, shit like that.
Jersey,
East
actually.
Coast Jersey and shit.
Yeah, that part can fall off the...
Well, that in a lot of the southern states. Hey, everybody want to go out and see some Italian?
Yeah, because they have a hard pronunciation of consonants and vowels.
So do some people in this neighborhood.
Not this one.
Oh, my side.
Yeah, I know.
Ebonics is a thing.
Yeah, I only get it about 2 weeks out of the year when WCEC is in my backyard and the fairgrounds.
fuck WCC.
Do you ever see that commercial where that one gentleman of distinguished color
Ah!
is a teacher, and he's in there, like, say, "Okay, guys, I'm here. Where is Ron?"
Hey, Aaron, you done messed up big time this time, Aaron.
And everybody's
Jack
looking around.
Quelith?
Yeah, it's
Jacqueline.
Oh,
Aaron.
no
It's
shit.
Jacqueline. Don't be fucking with me on these names. I know what they are.
No shit. The principal at the Whitewater High School is Chef
Chef Boyardee.
I know that's what I like.
Is Mr. or Shaq O'Hannessy or whatever the almost the same name as in that video.
Jesus. Aaron. You done messed up this time, Aaron.
Oh, you got some club to go to? You going to some club?
So what would they call you? G. Airy?
Gary.
G. Airy? What the hell? Miguel?
I want to hand this down to him so it stays far away from me.
J. Ani? I don't know. What the...
And they just look at me.
What about you, David? How?
They don't even.
David?
They don't fuck
I don't
with
know.
me.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Michael.
Actually,
Where the fuck is Michael?
What would be my distinguished name?
actually in the original Aramaic, it would be Mikhail. Mm-hmm. So he's not wrong.
I'm just trying to figure out what mine would be.
David.
David Naval.
God. Can we let my navel rest?
David.
David? Yeah, but
David?
that's actually a...
Or would it be David?
No, put the apostrophe between the I and the D.
Okay.
Yeah, but see, that's... what is it? Either French or German or something like that. The way they
Yeah.
say David is that way.
Yeah, and did you understand that most African languages can translate French?
Yeah.
The same with Canada.
Yeah. Well,
That's what's-
Canada was founded by French.
Oh, Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Some
Our yaks have hairy backs.
some
That was our
Italian
women.
translates over to Spanish.
That's their yaks. What's that?
Some Italian translates over to Spanish.
Yeah, because it's a Latin language.
Romantic.
I noticed that as
Romantic Latin, sorry.
I noticed as my beloved was listening to some Italian music, or I'm like, I said Italian. I said Italian.
I'm waiting for him. Yeah, Italian.
Do you want the keys
You're
to my
saying
car to
I.
go get my guitar case hammer?
But anyway,
I'll just pull out my Ruger. Fuck it.
I've had it up. Bam, bam.
but I noticed I'm like, what? He you're listening to that? She goes, yeah. And I'm like, you understand that? She goes, some of it. I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
I was gonna say, once you learn a fucking Middle Eastern and or Latin descended language, you really realize that fucking Yoda was right in how he speaks.
Yeah,
Horny
actually,
I must be.
Yeah.
he's not wrong.
That was the best
seagulls.
That was honestly that was the best way I actually learned Turkish. Was realize they spoke backwards or like Yoda.
Huh.
That was the easiest way. It's like this, that, and the other thing. Do you know what I mean? Or do you understand this? It's understanding. Are you?
Oh, cool.
So it's like weird to me, but weird to some. But then it's like, okay, he speaks like Yoda. The whole country speaks like Yoda.
It's like a friend of mine used
Or
to say,
what
"Fuck
I mean,
you
do you?
What's that, dude?
What I mean, do you?
Yeah.
It's like I had a friend of mine always say, "Fuck you mean," but distinguish color again.
Yeah, fuck you, man.
Like, I'm not fucking you mean.
No, fuck you mean. What the fuck you mean?
I could.
Well, yeah,
I could take him.
You could.
Dark
All
Alley.
right, in this fucking automotive show,
Yeah, I think
we just sideswiped our asses again into another lane.
Yeah, it usually happens with this show. I mean,
Every show.
yeah. I think that's why they like us. We're all over the place.
Yeah, and this time we're doing it without Axio.
We're like schizophrenic car guys. I don't know.
Oh, shit, a squirrel.
A little bit.
What, where?
All right, so trying to think here.
Almondanger.
Almondanger.
No, that's
You
Bruno.
could talk about Colin McRae. You could talk about drifting.
Well, I know
Subaru.
Oh,
you
that's
could talk
right.
about.
Drifting.
You
That's
could,
what I
you
was
could
gonna
talk
say.
about that 49 lead sled.
Yeah, that was sick.
You were
Thank you,
talking,
Christine. That was an awesome car.
Back when you were talking about like accidents and everything, I kind of like reminded me of some of the drifting accidents. Like this car is sliding up against the wall, like bumper on the wall. Bitch slaps the dude right across the face with his spoiler.
I thought you said accents at first. I thought you were going with because
No.
you were saying southern,
He
and,
said accent in the beginning.
but I was thinking southern, and then I know.
And then he
Christine-
lost his fucking IQ points.
Christine, watching some of her YouTube videos, she has that.
New Zealander
Yeah.
accent, but we have an accent to her, so.
I know, and it
we
kind of
honk.
throws.
Or
throws me
Kaylin
off on
McGuiss.
how- Yeah,
Hey y'all!
it throws me off on how different parts of the world can have different ways of speaking and stuff like that.
I don't have an accent. You have an accent.
Oh, I know. I went down to Missouri once, and all the chicks were like
Missouri?
all over me. Yeah, just because of my accent.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to go down there, Dave.
Never
Oh.
go to a college town in Missouri then.
Why?
It's 50-50. You'll find someone from Wisconsin, definitely.
Yeah.
Huh?
Most Wisconsin folks, if they're not going to college in Wisconsin, they fucking head south because they're tired of the snow.
Look, Dave, they're detailing.
Are they buffing?
No,
Yeah.
Buff it.
He
Rub it.
cleaning that seat real good.
Oh, yeah. No, clockwise, damn it. God. Oh.
I like how they're
now I
I
gotta
like
do
how
it
they're
myself.
fucking rocking an old school fucking ad in the middle of this show.
Mm-hmm.
You're my boy Blue, and they haven't fucking
They didn't clear or
blur it.
Yeah. Yeah, it is funny.
They probably got permission to have it on there. Same
Hey,
with
free
one guy's Grateful Dead shirt in there.
Free publicity.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, shit.
When are you guys gonna talk about fucking that UK show again?
UK show.
Top Gear?
Yeah,
What's that?
show?
Top Gear.
It's gone. It's no longer. It's ceased
No,
to
it's
be.
not. No, it's still going.
Top Gear's done.
Nope.
No, it's still going.
It's back up. They fired They fired one guy, so
Yeah.
now it's Joey and two other guys.
Yeah, the guy they fired, I can't stand anyways. May he drive off a cliff.
Who was it?
Michael Clarkson.
Oh.
Was it him? I thought it was
Yeah.
some other guy.
No, I can't stand that guy.
Yeah. I think it's him.
He hates
Chris
us anyways.
Harris, maybe. I
He
don't
hates the
know.
United States, not
Yeah,
us.
he hates the United States.
Yeah.
Everything about us, our cars, everything. Us,
That's his
the way
problem.
we are. That's why I can't stand him.
But
He's
He's still bitter about the tea.
They don't even
Getting
allow.
dumped into
They don't
the
even
ocean.
like him in this country anymore. Like
Okay.
he's gotten that big of a stance from the automotive community. They don't like him. They don't
Right.
want him here. If he came over here, he'd probably not return.
Okay.
He'd disappear.
but
He'd be in the back of one of those Cadillacs down on Route 66 that are buried, half in the ground.
damn, that green's sexy.
But yeah, that's the thought from the car community from him on this side of the pond.
But what do you think about the Grand Tour?
Grand Tour? Go on.
We talking about Dragon Ball?
You never heard of Grand Tour?
Maybe I'm trying to.
That's okay. So after
Dragon.
Jeremy Clarkson and the other two got fired from the BBC and everything, they went to Amazon.
And not Big Black Cock, Michael. It's the British Broadcasting.
I know.
Amazon gave
Big
them
black cock skateboard.
BBC News is the one BBC I will not fuck with. Come on, they could make the end of the world sound pretty awesome.
Big
Okay,
black
this is
cock
true.
news.
But
Johnny, go.
They gave them their
But-
own show called the Grand Tour, and it's all right. It's all right, pretty good. They make a lot of penis jokes because they can now on Amazon.
See, that's the one thing I love though about like I'm a huge fan of the American Top Gear. I like the cast they've got. The three guys seem to work really well together. They don't seem, to piss off a lot of people. But shit, I lost track of where I was going with this.
Again.
I know, totally just fucking spaced.
Is it because I shared what I shared in the chat room?
No, my phone went out. But where the fuck was I going? Oh, I'm kind of hoping that they keep going with the American and bring the American version back. But I think
they are. At least I think. No, I think they got shut down again.
Well, the only thing I can see them why they're not doing it right now is the fact that Rutledge Wood is a NASCAR correspondent and he's been at the tracks right now.
Well, not only that, but it's Tanner Faust is racing WRC, which is World Rally Challenge.
I know, but that's going to be that's hit and miss.
You know what? You know what Tanner Faust is driving?
I could honestly
a badass Beetle.
I could honestly see you being a huge Tanner Faust fan.
I was a Colin McRae fan back in the day.
I'm just saying, a fan of his work and what he does, and
right.
I could see you and him getting along perfectly.
Okay. Not right now.
Well, not right now. No, I mean nobody wants to be getting AIDS, but
yeah. No shit.
So, Dave, let's talk about Forza. What do you think?
Right now, I'm only playing the Forza Horizon. I haven't bought Forza 7 yet.
Forza Horizon 3?
Yeah.
Nice.
I like it.
You gotta let me know when you play, because I have it.
Okay.
Guys,
yeah, the only time I can get on is late at night, yes?
I've never played Forza.
Okay.
It's a car simulator.
I know
game.
what it is,
Okay.
cockwomble.
Well, here's the thing. The difference between Forza and Forza Horizon. Horizon's more open world, more cartoony.
More arcadey.
Yeah.
So
More
basically
Need
the
for
new Need for
Speed.
Speeds.
Yeah,
Need
which
for
there's another
Speed,
one coming out, too, of that.
But Need for Speed is garbage
You wanna
because
know
they
what?
don't support controllers.
They need to bring back Road Rash.
Yes.
I remember Road Rash. I played it.
See, I want them to bring out, like...
New Twisted Metal.
Yes. But I want more of
Yes.
a zombie apocalypse version.
Minion.
Where, no, I want GTA Zombie.
Oh, okay.
Oh, then if you want that, just play the Big Purple Dildo Sword game. There's a zombie chapter in that.
Saints
Yeah,
Row.
I know. Yeah,
Saints Row 3.
My kids play it.
Yeah.
But no, see,
I got the cheat codes on and I turn all the fucking pedestrians into fucking zombies.
Rockstar did a damn good job when they did Red Dead Redemption Zombies. I loved it. Now, why can't Rockstar do GTA Zombies?
Because
Why?
Because they can just do a password that turns them all into zombies and move on with the universe.
and that and Volition fucking already did it.
Yeah.
Well, I think you'll see it again.
Well, I do like the
Not to mention that there is a
Speaking of
ton.
cars.
Sorry to cut you off.
No,
there
you're
is a ton of zombie apocalypse games out there already, such as like a zombie survival game.
Why can't we bring one in that has all of them?
okay.
Like vampires, zombies, werewolves, like
So you're
a
talking
massive-
Darkstalkers now?
like Van
a
Helsing or
massive
something.
open world. See, like Mad Max
Good.
meets.
A Twisted Metal Supernatural Mad Max.
Yes. Copyright that. Bad Habits game.
Trademark.
We come up with that first, bitches.
Thank you, the Jake.
Now we just need to find somebody that can write code and make a game. My son's going to school for it.
I know.
I was about to say, I'm out. That's not my game.
Okay, so
Gating.
but you have tried the Forza 7 demo.
The demo,
right?
yes.
How'd you like that?
It was pretty good.
Yeah,
I liked it, but I mean, a lot of things. There's not much difference between Forza 6 to me.
there is.
But the only thing is, I've
There
just
is.
played the demo, so
Right.
haven't gotten
But
into it. Super.
so here's what I've noticed because I did buy the game and everything. The weather actually
Good for you.
changes in the game.
Yeah, so
which
it's Horizon.
Which is fucking nuts.
Horizon does that also.
Right, but now, so Forza
Didn't they do that
6...
in Need for Speed 3?
Yes,
I'm not sure. I haven't played a
yes,
Need
but
for
not
Speed
during
game in a while.
races.
Okay.
Last
Okay.
Need for Speed game I played was Carbon.
Right. So
Gotcha.
check this out. So Forza 6, when it rained at a track, it rained the whole race.
Mm-hmm.
Whether on Forza 7, you could be,
It would hit or miss.
or it'd be like third lap and you get rain.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like changing inside the races, which I thought was freaking
That's
cool.
That is cool. That is.
Night racing's pretty good.
See, the thing I wish they'd do though, is you're driving around and you're running the race tires. All of a sudden, the rain hits. You have they should make it where you have to pit to get the rain tires.
That would be cool.
Or you're going for a ride.
Yeah,
Trophy trucks, dude. I got to race the trophy, like a trophy truck series. That was fucking nuts too, because every corner, you'd get that apex and your ass end would walk out.
But
so I'm sitting here like, oh shit, and I'm drifting out of the corner.
But they're still missing little key components like that because
Right,
I mean, in
but-
real life, you're going around the track and it's sunny out. It starts to rain. You can't run that track on race tires
No.
ever.
But you can. Another thing that I've noticed is that you can change the length of the races. You can actually make it longer, which I thought was really
That's the
cool.
one thing I miss about Forza. I think 3 or 4. They had the one track on there, which was I don't know if it was called Nazareth or whatever, but it was huge, a huge oval. And I mean, when they went to 6, they added Daytona in, which was really cool, but it still wasn't that big. And I liked when you could run the muscle cars and stuff like that, and you'd have to pit. You could crash, and the crashing still sucks.
Yeah.
The damage sucks. Project Cars has the best damage, but I miss that. I wish they'd stop taking some stuff out of games and adding some stuff in.
Right. But it really depends on the game. Like Forza Motorsport series, they concentrate more on simulation. Yes, you can do arcade in it, but
Then simulation
It
the
is-
actual wrecks.
yes,
Have actual engines
right.
grenade.
That would
Have
be cool.
rear ends grenade. Have
Yeah.
complete loss of brakes. I mean,
And
not
I
just,
think we're
they're red, so I have some brakes still. No,
I think-
if they're red, there shouldn't be anything.
I think they're getting to that point where because that's a lot of code. Really, is like, okay, you got a certain percentage chance of this happening or whatever. But what would be even cooler to see is like a car mechanic simulator and Forza Horizon, like Forza Motorsports together. Seeing those two, you having the ability
Yep,
to work on
gotcha.
your own race car,
Okay.
like having the
Thank you.
ability to work on your own race car, that would be really cool.
I got
Yeah.
news.
You know what would be cool? Okay, hold on one second, Hammer. What would be cool? If you could mix, like you were talking about before the show, you were mentioning a game that you just got and you like.
I just mentioned it.
Car Simulator?
Yeah, car mechanic simulator.
Now, if you could take that and do any car in the world and race it like Forza, if you could intermix that stuff,
There
Like,
is.
have a test drive? Or
There
a test
is-
well,
drag?
not really
There
test
is-
drive, but have it where you build your race car.
You can. You
Like,
can build a race
you
car
take
in
it
it, and you can drive it on a test track.
Yeah, I know, but
But
are
it's not
you-
as good as Forza.
That's
but-
what I mean. I
yeah.
mean, are you racing against 20 other cars?
No. You're
That's what I want. Like you're building a car from the ground up,
Right.
and you're actually physically taking the stuff off. You've got to do it the way it is. Not you're on a screen. I want tires. You click the tire button, and it shows the tire move, tire back on.
It's more
like
that. You
more
gotta,
realistic.
it's the 2018 that I just picked up. You got to mount and balance the tires.
Yeah.
You got to undo the lug nuts, put them back on. Same thing with the whole car. It's showing you all these cool things. Like, okay, well, this is how you take the strut off, and
I guess the best thing to do is get away from simulation and just go out and do it in real life.
right VR. Maybe
Well,
VR might be.
No,
a
I
good
mean
step.
just go out and do it in real life.
right. Too dirty.
Get away. Get away from.
I mean, like owning an auto detailing shop.
See, I got to keep it clean
You know, fucker gets to drive my dream car.
all the time.
Well, see, we just.
Which
I think
one?
more
Oh.
more realistically, more people should be getting out from playing a game and
Right,
physically
right.
being
But-
out there doing it.
But I'm a huge fan of simulators. Why? Because
they're great.
teaching
I mean,
you
they're
something.
They are good. I'm
Like,
not,
would you say that Forza Horizon or Motorsports has taught you to be a better driver, or do you
not
think?
really.
No, but
The only
okay.
the best thing
Right,
about
right,
it is the fact
right,
that
but
there's
my
cars.
setup does. my setup, because I'm using a steering wheel, I'm using the pedals, I can relate that to my car. So, like, because I can feel the car technically through the game, through vibrations, and, like, there's a motor.
Sense immersion.
Yeah, the immersion's far
see,
greater.
You've got the setup for that. I don't. Me, it's just
Come
a
over.
video game.
Come over.
But the best thing about those games is, when the hell am I actually going to get a chance to drive a Lamborghini, a Porsche, Ferrari, a Dino, a Daytona, Superbird?
Exactly.
Never, probably.
Right. But like
unless
I
the
said,
show hits big, and guys listening to the show, tell other people and tell other people and tell other people, and then we can be like the podcasters that have started from nothing and are making millions of dollars, which would be awesome someday. But in all reality, when am I ever going to drive one of them? Probably never.
Right, but that's the great thing about simulator. Even something as small as a mechanic simulator, where they're okay, well, this is how you take off a head. Oh, by the way, you're never going to lose a nut or bolt, so you're going to be able to put it back together.
Yeah, how many times that happen? Or the wrench is right there, and you've got it. You don't.
And you always have a 10-millimeter wrench. Always.
Fucking 10 millimeters, they all grow
Mix
legs.
a little D&D in there, just a RNG system where it's like,
Roll
okay,
dice.
if you critical fail on fucking taking the lug nut off, you either slice your knuckles open and you gotta fix it, or you get sepsis and lose your hand, or the nut goes rolling into a drain.
Or else you end up
this
breaking it
went
and
dark.
having to fix a stud or something.
Ooh, that'd be good.
You would. But I mean, where was I going with this? There was something else I was going to say now. God damn it. I fucking lost it again.
But yeah, I mean, like, I definitely know what you're saying, and I think, it would be, it'd be cool. But like I said, if you can ever make time, give me a call. I even showed Michael. I'm like, this is it.
No, you've got a hell of a setup. I mean, there's no doubt.
And
about
it was
that.
done on the cheap, dude. I have a 42-inch TV that with a 220 gigahertz refresh
I don't have a
rate.
space to do that either, though.
Right. And
Not to mention half the
I made
time,
space.
half the time my Xboxes are taken over by tiny humans.
Right. But and you know what? So check this out, okay? I have an Xbox One. I have a 42-inch TV with a 220 gigahertz refresh rate. That's important because slower refresh rates don't get as good picture.
And that's something a lot of people don't realize is that it's not necessarily the resolution, the 1080p, the 4K. It's the having the refresh rate, the 120 hertz or higher.
Yep.
That's what you need.
And they told me, or the box says not recommended for regular TV watching. It's recommended for sports and stuff like that. And okay, cool. And you definitely feel more submerged inside the game. Like when I was driving those trophy trucks, man, I would get a little rush off that. I was all like, this is fucking awesome, coming out of the corner, and you're having to counter steer just a little bit just to keep it straight.
Okay, Hammer, you said you had some news?
Tesla.
Oh, the Tesla trucks, yep. Tesla's coming out with a semi-truck that with
those look badass.
With a range of about 200.
They also got a Roadster coming out.
Yep, a Roadster coming out.
I had one following me down from work, and I couldn't get it to fucking play with me. I was trying so hard.
He would smoke you
I know, but still. I had a little Honda.
Torque.
Dude, I pissed off this little Honda guy.
Did you?
We were on 94. I was leaving where I work, which I work outside of Heartland, Wisconsin. Which, yeah. We got on 94, and he hammers it.
He does what to
He
it?
hammers it.
Okay.
Yeah, all you hear is wee. I'm stuck behind traffic. Finally, because I'm watching him weave in and out of traffic.
Did you open up the cutout on him?
The cutout's always open now. I leave it open.
Jesus.
But finally, 10 miles
Cut the shit. You're going to kill yourself.
What?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
Okay.
I
All right,
don't
so
know.
back to it.
Dragons are cool.
After about...
The dragons are purple and taste great.
And they think we're crunchy and taste good with ketchup.
Sorry, Dave, go on.
After about 10 miles or so, I got sick of hearing it. Finally, I got up next to him. He went to floor it. I kicked it down. Apparently, his was stock. And I just look over at him, and
that was the fucking biggest I have a larger dick than you
It
fucking
was.
phrase. Apparently, his was stock.
It was. I'm sorry. At that point in time, I just looked over and like, it's
Hammer.
just gone.
Don't
He
be
just went-
silly. I'm still
He
gonna
just
send
went
it.
car snob.
Yeah, you did.
He could
Oh, that-
pull off one of our, God, your new voice.
Oh yes,
Yes, Bartholomew Todd's worth the third.
his was stock. Mine had a little.
I had a lot more oomph in mine when I drove it to the Hamptons.
But needless to say, he backed way off and was gone. And then I had the same thing happen to me the next morning. Dude, a guy in like the newer body style Camaro, not the latest, but probably like 08, 09, whatever. I'm assuming a V6, because if this had a V8 in it, it was the shittiest sounding V8 ever. But I went by him on 26. We got up to a stoplight.
That's a highway number, right?
Yeah, Highway
Okay.
26. We got up to a stoplight in Johnson Creek. He floors it. And I just, like, I didn't even floor it. That was it, too. I'm laughing. I go by. I look at him. He's got a chick in the car. I drive right by him because he got up to about 45. I caught back up to him. I'm looking like, laughing my ass off and just staring at him as I drive by. I see him in the driver's seat just kind of slink back.
Shrink.
And then he slows way down. I went through a stoplight on green. He slowed down so much so he could hit the red light so he didn't match up against me next time. Because I was going to. I was going to give it all.
Push up.
And I'm just like, that's funny. I have a lot of fun. I
Hey,
mean,
girl.
I know my... Hey, she can't run away. See, I know my car's not the fastest, which I don't care.
Yeah, near.
We've proven it.
I just enjoy picking on people that think they are faster than me,
Right.
and I know I can beat you.
Oh, yeah, and those are fun too.
See,
like
I'm not gonna pull up against. If I knew that was a Camaro SS,
You told me it
C28,
was that channel.
It's
so
supposed to be
that's
on
funny.
it too. It's on it too.
It's still funny because, yeah, it's cricket.
I know, but they start at 2. It'll be on here at 2 at channel 31.
Okay.
it's on in about 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, so they're just finishing up. Hold your horses. I know you're a NASCAR fan now.
Oh, hey, look, they have a top and a bottom. Look at Michael.
Anyway, speaking of NASCAR,
Yeah.
Brad or Danica Patrick.
Gone.
She is without a ride, but she is planning on running a couple different. Are you done?
Funeral theme song.
Oh, I got. I can probably relive that memory too from yesterday. But no,
Friday.
yeah, but no, she was. She's just gonna run a couple races. She's planning on running like or Daytona
That's because
and
she won the poll.
2 years ago. She hasn't won shit since then. But a couple other things too. But anyways, let me finish off. She's gonna be. She's only.
Come on, Dave.
I'm working on it here. Give me a couple
Only on her
seconds.
tits.
He's gonna blow.
Avoid the mess.
What tits?
Dude.
Had to bring back bad memories for Hammer.
I'm going to kill you. I'm just going to kill you.
Nice eyebrows.
So anyways,
No, not even that.
No.
It's
It was
worse.
it was an entirely different conversation that
And
we're not
travesty.
even going to put that on the show.
You already did.
No, I put the joke on the show, not the story.
Yeah, the punchline.
all right. So anyways, Danica's done pretty much. Bubba Wallace Jr., first African American with a full-time ride in NASCAR, is going to be driving the 43 car next year full time.
Whose was that?
And his name's Bubba.
That was Eric Amarillo, whatever.
Armadillo.
He
Yeah,
should
that
get
guy.
sponsored by Bubblegum Shrimp.
Well, no, he's sponsored. He's Richard Petty's driver.
Oh, yeah, I
So
know.
Richard Petty Motorsports. That's one other thing he's going to be, having in history is hiring the first.
Gentleman of a distinguished color.
Yep. Which is really cool. Although people are already sending him hate mail, which is fucking retarded.
Yeah.
But it's because
It's
look
like
where
a
the
black guy in hockey. Why?
look where the sport originated from. though.
Exactly.
They're gonna hold up a bunch of nooses. Hey!
Lowercase
That was
t's for
dark.
tolerance.
That was dark.
I'm just
But
kidding.
no, actually, I hope he does well.
Oh, yeah.
Really? You're saying that was dark about a gentleman of distinguished color joke?
Hey, you know what? I bet you he's gonna. You know what? He's gonna be fast.
He's gonna have to. He's the only one with heritage.
He's got 40 other rednecks right behind him.
He's the only one with the
He's
heritage of
found
running
down.
from lions too. So
Yeah.
Run,
And
Afro
he's
man,
you know,
running through the forest.
got that extra bone in his foot. Jimmy the Greek.
Make it a night race, light some tiki torches.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
oh god.
Hey, you know how they make a road in Africa?
Oh god, no,
No,
no, no,
Nope. Nope.
no. Stop.
I did. I am officially not behind this fucking path we're going down right now.
They make a
Nothing
love
good
the
can
one
come of
smile.
this. Nothing good can come of this. But also today, Kenseth, this possibly could be his last race.
And this is Johnny's last show.
Possibly. Which he's running a throwback theme from when he first started racing.
DeWalt?
The DeWalt car. It's running the original DeWalt paint job, which is really cool. Dale Earnhardt Jr., his official last race, which he's running a throwback scheme to when he ran the Budweiser car.
So is Kenza staying in L.A. or is he going to be coming back?
He's
to
coming back
Cambridge?
home. He says
He's going
if
to be a
he
bus
can't-
driver.
Yeah, if he can't get a full-time ride, he wants to drive school bus in Cambridge.
That's fantastic.
Those kids will never be late.
Right?
No, they won't. Well, that's if you don't crash.
Well, I was
Well,
about to say,
hey.
the first drifting school bus.
I was going to say there's
Kenseth,
no.
don't turn right.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
We might have a better chance of getting him on the show now.
That'd be cool. I won't
you
turn
beat me
that down.
to that punch.
Oh, is that where you were going?
Yeah,
Oh, my bad.
Nah.
I've had a habit of that this weekend.
I'm loving it.
I wouldn't turn that
Today.
down.
So, okay, yesterday I kind of talked about my excursions down in Rockford. I went down. There was supposed to be a Hot Wheels show down in Rockford yesterday, which was today. And me and my 13-year-old, we drove down there. It was at a church, so we're walking up, and there's cars in the parking lot, so we're like, all right, cool, we're in the right place. I reach for the door handle just before I touch it. I realize that there's a casket and a bunch of people standing there crying.
It was the last day Hot Wheels was available
Apparently.
for that guy.
That was probably
Unless
a
that's
week
how he
ago.
wound up in the box.
Oh,
What's in the box?
Matchbox joke.
How do you think I got my 67 Camaro Hot Wheel yesterday?
Good luck
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, speaking of, did I tell you about that?
on the show yesterday.
I don't know. Are you a Hot Wheels guy at all? Do you collect or anything?
I used to.
Do you know,
I
like,
don't
the
collect
treasure
it.
hunts are the crown jewels of the year?
I'm familiar.
There, this year, 2017 crown jewel treasure hunt was a 1967 Camaro. Dude, they're going for like $100 or almost $100, upwards towards $100 on eBay and Amazon and stuff. I found one at Dollar General for $1.
Nice.
94 cents, fuckers.
Nice.
$1, make a holla.
Oh, hell yeah. I was
Hey,
like
hey.
ecstatic.
Every man's car collection starts at 94
At least
cents.
it wasn't
They
double
do.
clicking the mouse.
They say the most expensive hobby.
Starts with 94 cents. Yep.
Although, I'll say one thing
I'll
with Hot
disagree
Wheels.
with that. We're doing the fucking most expensive hobby since we quit smoking and Johnny never started.
Yeah, but how much have we
Neither
paid
did
for
I.
this stuff?
Shut up. Shut up. I don't want people getting mad at us for that shit.
Anyways,
So-
No, the thing
But
that I'm going to get
It's
mad
good to be sponsored.
The thing I'm getting mad for is you're starting me in bad habits in reverse. You started me in vaping, now I'm drinking, now I'm doing cigars.
tomorrow Coke. But
Hookers and blow, there we go.
you know the coolest thing though about Hot Wheels is the fact that the guy that invented the Hot Wheels
She's cute.
and the chick that invented Barbies, they're a husband and wife team. The two hottest selling toys for boys and girls.
Yeah,
are married.
McDonald's. McDonald's, every time they have that Hot Wheels, it's always against Barbie.
Yeah, you know, well,
It's
like
it's their
it's
little
the whole Mattel thing.
well that and it's the husband and wife's little
Competition.
mine's better, yours is better. Then they just bang each other out after the day
Yeah.
of sales.
Gee, what should we do today? I don't know. Have sex on our millions and billions of dollars?
You want to go make love again? Oh, absolutely.
Which couch should we do it on? The $1 million or the $1 billion couch?
How about the
that?
trillion?
Oh, okay. But no, that is actually really cool though. The fact that those two people are married.
That's like
and they
having a
designed them.
podcast and a Gold Canyon candle company in the same household. Wait, shit. Not only
That's
does
like
Hey,
having-
Kyle douche.
I know
That's
that.
like
couple.
having an auto shop, a leather shop, and a geek and an IT service in the same house. Oh shit!
yeah.
We need to add a metal forge to that too.
I can do that.
Then let's do it.
I just need a forge.
Hey, is that how Jimmy John's gets their shit there so fast?
There's
Right?
Brett.
Hey,
Brett
hey.
Keselowski.
I do love me some Jimmy John's.
I'm talking like
No?
it's
I don't care
it's
for Jimmy
convenient. It's convenient. That's why I
It is.
like them.
Sub so fast you'll freak.
No, they deliver one sub.
Do you freak? Well, yeah, they just got a 10-speed bicycle. If you listen to the ad,
I know.
Yeah.
right?
And
And you
Dave-
got a full-blown V8 Camaro.
it would
No,
be fair.
the reason why Dave hates him so much is every fucking time he orders, he whips it out and see who can finish first. They win every time.
Is that really a bad thing?
In
Well,
your
I
case,
got
yes.
I got a car-related story for that. That was pretty cool. So Me and my fiance, we both wanted
About
different
whipping
things.
it out and seeing who can finish first? That
No,
reminds you
no.
of something with you and your fiance. Go
no,
for it.
delivery.
What are we going to do with the rest of the 15 minutes?
Delivery. All right. So,
Cry.
Giorno.
Cry in the
So-
fetal position?
so check this out, okay? I called
Unpaid advertisement. Sorry.
So I called a pizza joint, and I'm like, hey, I want a pizza delivered here. Okay, that's fine.
A pizza joint.
So-
That's a new flavor for joints.
And then I
gonna
called
happen.
Jimmy John's. I called Jimmy John's and had him delivered to the same place. The call was placed at the same time. And then it was all like, oh, well, the pizza place beat Jimmy John's.
When I worked in Whitewater, Subway beat Jimmy John's.
Yeah.
That was epic.
Isn't that false
Subway doesn't
advertisement?
deliver one sub.
Eh.
I didn't freak.
Yeah, I don't freak.
Slightly amused.
I was just slightly surprised.
I don't freak. I'm just all like, thanks. Here's money. Bye.
Who the hell is Chris Frumey?
I have no idea.
Fuck if I know.
Let's see, they're in Miami, so it's pretty much...
I remember when Wyclef Jean did it, and then everyone's just sitting there going, "Why is he doing it?"
Even
Even him.
Yeah, why am
him!
I here? You notice, though, the car, like, when he did it, he had his little entourage
Bless you.
car and all that right behind him. And he
Yeah.
never... He took 2 steps out of the car, said gentlemen, start your engines, took 2 steps back in the car, and he's gone.
Yep,
There's
I'm
Brad.
here. He's just sitting there. He's just sitting there getting a travel out to his fucking his vehicle, going, "Yep, I'm here."
Which one? Brad?
Brad.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was just
Brad
laying.
Keselowski.
He was just laying on the fucking roof of it, going, "Yep, I'm here."
That was the whole thing. He just looking around like, what up, bitches?
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
not
you
even in
learned
the car
today.
yet.
By the end of today, it's going to be another scene from his 2012 championship. Hey, guys!
Yeah, he's gonna be drunker than AIDS before he fucking even hits the winner's circle.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, TV
That is-
guy, come
That's
here.
about the best. That's about the best interview I've ever seen one of the race car drivers do. Like, it wouldn't be possible for all these people back here. Yes, he's holding up his big fucking. It looked
Honestly,
like
I
it
can't.
was-
I want to get Lavin and I want to get Lavin behind the wheel. I want to. That's the next thing I want to see. Lavin be a NASCAR driver.
Oh God.
That would be Brad Keselowski right there.
Sponsored
Yeah.
by Why Me
Except-
Snowboards.
Yeah. Dude. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, him and Brad K fucking would be just chilling.
I think I'd be just sitting there in awe, like like those stories like your grandpa ever told you. You're just sitting on the floor, cross-legged. I think that'd be me just
Crisscross
sitting
applesauce.
I don't think it'd be fair. Because Lavin's such a smart ass, he'd probably make that fucking shell out of carbon fiber and win everything.
there.
Yeah.
I don't even care if Lavin races. I just want to see them two in the same room.
Yeah, this is true.
Brad's colorful as hell.
Yeah, this is true.
Oh, shit. Harken back to the original NASCAR days. We'd see Lavin lavining it up in the race.
Yeah, yeah.
Drunick!
Pound a six-pack a lap.
He'd be pounding a 6-pack a lap, hanging out the window.
They'd be doing the interviews like when they talk to the drivers during the race. You'd hear them like, "Yeah, the car's running. Click, good. What are you drinking? My sponsor. Who's your sponsor?
PBR.
Maybe
PBR.
this is just the warm up. I got another 12-pack in the car.
Well, aren't you not supposed to drink and drive? I'm using a cup.
No, that's Kenny in NASCAR.
Yes, it is.
Kenny, the shit they'd be watching like, what the hell just flew out of that car? You see a beer can.
Kind of like the last time we followed him with the swing set.
Or any time.
Yeah.
Where we thought those fucking
Kenny is
kids
Bender.
were fucking with him, and we see that beer can fly.
Then they throw a fucking water bottle at me, and I'm like, what the fuck did I do?
You're with him, guilty by association.
But no, Kenny is Bender. He does not operate well unless he's intoxicated.
Well,
At times.
okay.
I mean, in theory.
No, Kenny is the classic Simpsons quote: "Alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems."
Dude, seriously?
Are you disconnected now? You good?
Wow, Johnny.
Take a piss and try to take the studio with you.
Wow, Johnny.
Yeah, but not that mobile.
I'm the high one here.
I'm starting to lose my voice.
You were screaming Friday. You were screaming Saturday.
Yeah, good point. I was screaming earlier. Never in the good way.
Yeah.
And you cranked it a little hard to the right.
Yeah, and
Okay.
yesterday,
Jesus!
yesterday, fucking Dave was cursing you out, Michael. Dave was cursing you out yesterday on the show.
I was.
What?
We're going to make Dave go Red Hood.
Okay.
Because Dave's the only one. Dave was sitting there like, yeah, I'm here for the chicks. I'm here for the chicks. Mike's getting hit on.
Yeah. 2 chicks and a guy, and it's like, ooh, okay.
2 chicks.
2 chicks. Where was the other one?
Oh, no, it was 2 guys, but it was 2 guys and a chick, but we said the one guy didn't count because he was a bartender.
This is true. It was a bartender.
Or no, he was a bouncer, not a bartender.
Right.
I mean, come on, when you feel fingernails rake across your back, it's like, ooh, really?
That was
the thick butt.
Ooh, piece of candy.
If I
She
remember.
still looked pretty good. She was rocking it. She was holding herself up pretty well.
I don't care. I was just having a good time. I was
It
tired
was
as
fun.
fuck, but
I know. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I never get the chance to, do that. And other than our little hick bars, but
What, get a
They're not
blowjob
the
in a
same.
bathroom?
So, me,
No, that's Michael.
you,
that's Michael.
and probably going to be like the second Thursday in December?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
oh, that's right. You're taking him out to your territory.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy,
I'm going on a field trip.
you're gonna have fun.
Do I need a permission slip?
Might want to get
No,
one.
well...
No, but you do have to go through orientation.
And
No.
you got to learn the password.
Well, that's
and
not
the
for
fucking safe words.
Stop! I said no. That's not the safe word. I forgot.
That's not it either.
It's
pepperoni pineapple.
It's usually red.
Stop
Red's pretty-
clinching. I don't wanna. There's Dale Earnhardt's car. It's throwback. That's actually a good-looking car. I will give it that.
Throw it back into the wall.
That's his dad.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so they got the 2 at the end. Kenseth and
Secret sale.
see, everybody's giving the high fives. Last time somebody did that was when his dad accomplished the Daytona 500 after 20 years.
Yeah.
That's okay. My favorite driver in the world never won it, so Rusty Wallace. Never won
It's
Daytona.
because they never had it back then.
What?
So that's because they didn't have the race back then.
What are you talking about?
They never had the.
Johnny's being racist.
They never had this point system back then. They never had the chase for the cup when he was racing.
Yeah, but he still never won Daytona. That has nothing to do with the points.
I was talking about the chase for the cup.
Oh, yeah, well. YouTube did a lot of videos about if they didn't do this point setup, we'd have so many different drivers that have won the chase.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I like this, but they've made it too much like every other sport.
Right.
And you can have a guy, look at 1 year, Brad won 7 races.
Mm-hmm.
If they didn't have that point set up, he won 7 races, a ton of top 10s, a ton of top 5s, but yet got knocked out because of an accident at Talladega.
Right.
If they wouldn't have ran that point setup, Brad would have won probably 2 or 3 championships by now.
Oh, was someone a little butthurt?
No.
A little bit.
I'm just saying, like, Tony Stewart's bitched about it, but he's a fucking whiner and bitches about everything in life in general. Let's see, Jeff Gordon's bitched about it. Again, whiner. The only ones that aren't bitching about it are, well, Kyle Douche.
It's because he's gonna cry about it later.
And yes, I'm always going to go back to that. He's Kyle Douche.
He's douche. He's gonna cry about it.
I like
later.
his brother, Kurt Busch. I'll say, Kurt's awesome. Kurt's a shit. But Kyle's a douche.
Did you hear that? I think it was Kyle complaining about Goodyear. Oh, these Goodyears, they don't do well in the wet or something. Or, they don't hold air. That's what he said about Goodyear.
Yeah,
Like a major fucking sponsor. You don't
Brad
do
pretty
that.
much said learn how to drive.
Right.
My favorite picture on YouTube this week, or Facebook this week, was had all 4 drivers. Martin Truex was blacked out. Or not blacked out, but kind of
That was
shaded
your Friday night.
on the way home. But he was like shaded. Kevin Harvick was shaded, and it had Brad on one side and Kyle on the other, and it said, "Sometimes we just don't like each other." And I'm waiting for the moment they get together on this track to see if one of them takes the other one out. I think they're going to drive clean for the first
half.
3/4 of the race.
Not if they get together. They're going to be...
No, the first 3/4 they're going to run fine. That last little bit, you're going to see one of the two in the wall.
Okay.
And
I think it's going to be Kyle.
I think so too.
Yeah.
See, Kyle right now has the mentality where I'm going to knock you out. Brad's like, Brad's
not going to take his shit.
He's going to, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to make my prediction. It's going to be.
Allmendinger's going to win.
No.
I say Harvick's going to win it. Kyle's going to be out.
No, I say the opposite. I say BK is going to get taken out by Busch because
I think they take them both out.
both out because it's going to be Keselowski getting pissed off in the first place, and then he's going to probably get spun out by Kyle just because retribution's sake. He's trying to get back at him, and then fucking whoops, he made an error because he was angry.
See, I'm still wondering if they're just going to take.
That's just a
each other out.
hypothesis.
What's your prediction, Dave?
Honestly, I hate to say it, but I'd love to see my car win. Obviously,
Right.
Allmendinger.
No, I think Martin Truex is going to end up taking
Allmendinger.
it because those Toyotas have more power than the Fords.
Right.
Allmendinger.
Oh, dude, if Allmendinger won the race, anytime he's going to have a chance to win, I'm going to root for him. He's an underdog.
He's a what?
He's an underdog. Without a doubt. The team doesn't have the money behind him. They've got just enough money to keep those cars on that track. Now, as far as buying the top stuff, because the way that Ford, Chevy, Toyota, and all that do, they send out each team individual stuff. The higher teams that make more money, win more races and stuff, get the better equipment.
Right.
Which is
And
not
you know
fair.
what?
Everybody should get the same.
You know, I'd be that one asshole that would still have a Pontiac on that field.
Good luck.
I don't care. Let me run my fucking Pontiac. I'm paying for it.
Last time it's been out there has been about 15 years ago. Good
know,
luck.
right?
He gets pit maneuvered once and it blows up.
No, he's out there going, don't wreck the car. It's hard to get new parts. But, yeah, it sucks on how they do that. There's sponsor favoring, I guess, where, yeah they get the better, like, Joe Gibbs, their cars get the better stuff. Those Toyotas get the better Toyota stuff. And Ford, I hate to say it, but Penske gets the better stuff. And, I mean, that's my guys. That's where he's out of.
Mm-hmm.
And Chevy, it's Hendrick. Hendrick gets the best because you've got Jimmy Johnson. You've got, the names. Now, Allmendinger runs a Chevy. He's not getting the same shit that Hendrick's Motorsports is getting.
No.
Yeah, they're getting their parts from Hendrick, but they're also getting the parts that Hendrick doesn't want.
Right.
So he's getting the hand-me-downs.
Pretty much.
But he is also still hanging with the big boys. So that has to tell you something about the driver.
Yeah, it means the driver's got talent. It's just the car is not, like, everybody's running at, the big dogs are running at 100%. And you've got teams like Allmendinger's are probably running at like 95. But that's the best they're going to do. Unless he can figure out how to start racing, get his name up there, get more favoritism towards him, it's never going to be...
Like, be on this podcast if you're listening.
I've tried. I keep trying. I keep trying a bunch of NASCAR drivers. I've had one that keeps checking his messages and sees that he sees me.
Right.
But I've been working on getting them on here. I want to get somebody on, but I think right now it's just hard to get them on because of the fact that it is during the racing season. I think after this weekend, it may be easier to get somebody on because the season's done, at least for a couple months. Till February. Then it's Daytona! All over again.
Right.
Shit, my sport only has 3 months off. Not even.
Right.
Hell, well, just about 3 months.
My job my shop might have 3 months off.
That's not good.
I don't know how the winter's going to hold up, so.
You might. You got people that'll probably maybe take the car out and for storage, get it ready for the year, or else.
Well, that's what I've been seeing. That's why I've been so busy. But this coming winter, I don't know how it's.
I think your best bet's going to be a lot of the new car dealerships.
Right.
I think that's going to be what keeps you alive.
I'm working with a couple of them. I'm also working with a friend of mine who does pulling and plowing. So I might be plowing driveways for the winter.
I see the car dealerships definitely using you a little more during the winter time.
And we'll see. Like I said, I'm working with a couple of them. I'm in overflow for some cars in Delavan, which would suck to go because I have to go pick them up. So that would suck. But there's one in Whitewater that drives the cars right to my shop. So we'll see.
Oh, not to kind of cut you off, but I want to get back on NASCAR.
No.
Did anybody see the wreck from last week?
Nope. Tell
How
them.
Denny Hamlin screwed himself?
Phrasing?
No,
No
literally.
phrasing.
Well, 2 weeks ago at Martinsville, he hit Chase Elliott to knock him out and put him in the wall. But he hit Chase Elliott, knocked him out, put him in the wall, which ruined the chance for Chase Elliott to advance to the Final Four and, have a better luck getting into the final race before the Final Four. So last weekend, Chase was in a chance of winning the race. He comes up. There's Denny Hamlin in the lead, blocking for it. He pushed him all the way into the wall. It knocked his ass out of the race. And last week, they're sitting there. Chase was pissed, and they're like, oh, well, what the hell? And he's like, oh, well, he literally hit me. And if you watch the replay, he literally drives up into the back of him, hits him, and wrecks him and takes him out. Mm-hmm. And Denny's like, well, I was getting pushed from another car. The closest car behind him was 20 feet behind him, and they're running Martinsville, so 20 feet's a mile.
Right.
And last week, he got his payback. Denny was trying to get in the Final Four. Chase Elliott pretty much had to win to be in. And Denny was in front of him. He knocked his ass out of the race, took him completely out. All the fans at Phoenix were cheering when Denny was done. It's just the dick move he did and the payback he got was priceless.
Right.
And neither one of the drivers were really pissed about it.
It's kind of like Forza when I see you racing. I just wipe your ass out.
I do the same thing to you. But actually, there's some races where it's like I'll keep looking in the rearview mirror. It's like, cool, you're in second place.
Yeah.
So, but you're not going to beat me.
Well, that's computer. I'd love to race you sometime, Dave.
Again.
Yeah, one of these days.
No, on virtual, on a game, or on track. Whatever you want to do, Dave.
Either way, dude, my ultimate thing would be if we could have an outing to like Sugar River Raceway or something. That would be my ultimate thing.
Oh,
next year it'll happen.
That reminds me, I'm actually looking forward to starting on my go-kart again.
How far are you getting on that?
The mini Indy. Well,
talk to our buddy Ripple.
Yeah.
Mini Mindy.
I call it mini Indy because it's a 1980s Manco Indy go-kart. I found out that a fiberglass reproduction of the body is about $700.
Jesus.
So I stretched the frame on mine about 4 inches to put a 6.5 horsepower motor on it and a solid axle. So now it's 2-wheel drive instead of one. Yeah, I've just got to key the axle, get a chain on there, and figure out the throttle linkage and everything. Because I removed the governor, hook up the brake, dude, and I'm
the bad thing with doing that though, you'll have a hell of a hard time idling that thing.
Nope, return spring. I got to put a return spring on there to help with solve that issue, and should be good to go.
So I ran into that with the golf carts at the campground.
Yeah.
You couldn't idle it. You could jack it all the way up with the governor.
Yeah.
But you couldn't idle it down, and you couldn't hold a constant slower speed, which really sucked.
Yeah. This golf cart that we got in the shop now is really weird because, like, if it's cold, it has a hell of a time running.
So it's gas.
Yeah, it's gas, but it's one of those pedal activated.
You're always going to have that until, well, they're all pedal activated.
Right.
But you're always going to have that until they come up with fuel injection for them.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand why. I know it's expensive. It's more expensive.
But what's really crazy is, like, you floor it, you're getting nothing. But you just tap just a little bit of pressure on that pedal. Little tap, tap-a-roo, and boom, it'll go.
Then there's something messed up in the carburetor with that.
Something, yeah.
Are you too good for your home?
But I'm almost done wrapping, and I got about half of the back end of it done.
Well, we already got a side swipe.
Who's it? It's Toyota.
Blow motor.
Joey Gase.
Oh, he's a newbie.
Gase.
He's a noob.
Gacy?
Gase.
See, he's a rookie. He's got the rookie stripe. Damn rookies.
Could have been Danica.
It will be, give her time. But yeah, the only thing that sucks with them, and I know why, it's because it's a lot more expensive to do it. But the fuel efficient would be their fuel injection would be a lot more fuel efficient.
Have you seen the turbocharged go-kart motors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the ones that have the Hayabusa engines in them and stuff.
Oh yeah, but
there's one with a 383 in it.
Nice.
It was like, oh my god, I want it.
I want to take my dad's motorized scooter and drop a Hayabusa in it.
Let's do it.
It's been done.
I know it's been done. I
look
saw them
up-
take it out on a frozen lake, and the fucker hit 75 miles an hour.
If you look up world's
a video
fastest
on
mobility
YouTube.
scooter, yep.
The one, isn't that the same one that's racing the monster truck down the drag strip?
There's a few of them out now. There's one that's racing a GTR, just smokes him.
Oh yeah, the power to weight ratio is just epic.
Yeah, but I've also seen guys put a Yamaha R1 motor on a go-kart chassis. The guy couldn't hold it straight. It was just, his ass end was just swerving all over the place. Just couldn't put the power down.
The only thing I really want, I want a bar stool racer.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what we
We
all
need that.
Well, I think you should
Especially
build...
if we do like car show live events. We
You
all
build
have our own
that.
ball star. Bar stool racer.
You do that, I'll have my go-kart.
Yeah, but-
little Indy car cruising around.
Yeah, but I'm saying we could do a live show and just be sitting on our
So-
racers.
I get a food truck?
I guess
That's gonna be a racer. No,
No,
I'm
you're
just
going to have
saying
a
we
couple
all.
crosses in it?
Oh god.
Oh, ooh. Dual engine hearse.
There you go.
Sexy.
I was talking about St. Andrew's Cross, but...
Yeah.
House of the Rising Sun.
Jesus Christ, you go to one kink show and you're a fucking expert.
House of the
I'm an
Rising
expert.
Sun. 5-finger death punch. That hearse in that one. That would be yours. That is a sexy car on a 4-wheel
I'll take
drive
Dragula.
chassis.
I'll take Dragula.
Dragon.
Okay.
cool car, too.
Okay.
I'll
That can be hammers easily.
I'll take the Unicorn.
Fuck you, man. That's
Would.
That's a Mustang. No. That's a Mustang, man. You got stay with your own kind.
Not just stay with his own kind, but we want to keep our fans, damn it. Not kill them.
Hey, I'm not going
All
to
of them.
complain about a 1,400 horsepower all-wheel
Yeah,
drive
but it always
Mustang.
turns to the right.
Well, actually, this one
Or
kinda
wherever the crowd
slides.
is.
Yeah,
This
crowd
one-
control.
This one kind of slides to the right.
So we're kind of beating.
Hottie seeking
To the
missile.
left.
More
Crisscross.
more target there. More.
The Mustangs Honda are followed by the Kia Soul. One kills them, one takes the souls.
It's the party hamsters. They are the
Oh, I see what
harbingers
you
of
did
death.
Huh?
I see what you did there.
Unless
Yeah, it's kind of
The
a
four
slow,
party hamsters of the apocalypse.
It
unless a ginger's driving.
was kind of a. There's no soul there.
Exactly.
It was
Perfect
kind
one
of
to pick him up.
Yeah, pretty much. You can drop them off and take off without being stuck.
Or that one time Tiff was a redhead.
Probably not natural though.
Oh, she went full ginger.
Yeah, she
She
dyed
even had.
it.
It was the middle of summer, and she even had a couple of suntan freckles.
Yeah, but I was thinking the fact that probably not natural because curtains probably don't match the drapes.
Well, we've made the joke before, and she actually went, Tony, you told him?
Mm-hmm.
I said, yeah, she's got hardwood floors, and fucking Tony laughed, and then she went, Tony, you told him?
Well, it's just you might as well say now all women are shaved.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Hell no.
Oh,
No, that's the new thing now, letting it grow out like the 70s again.
really?
Yes.
I'm not a fan. I don't mind.
Me neither.
I don't mind a little grass on the field, but I just don't want to be stepping into a jungle.
I don't care.
Well, I know you don't. I'm just saying my preference.
Scary movie style with a hedge clipper.
Pretty much. I mean, I like a good landing strip or something. That'd be cool. But not full-blown tropical forest.
No, you don't want a landing. You want a landing strip just because if it's wide enough, you could theoretically fine-tune trim it to look like a Christmas tree.
I was gonna say a Ford Emblem, but hey, go down on some chick and she has the fucking Ford logo.
Well,
Mercury.
at least she fucking circled the problem.
Right?
At least if it's a Pontiac symbol, it tells you where to go.
I know, right?
Down.
But hey, watch out for the bow ties because they are held together.
Okay.
So, anyways. How long are we on?
We're at an hour 24.
Boy, this feels like a struggle today.
The struggle is real, Holmes.
Do we just want to call it here so we can watch
This feels like panda rape.
Panda Cuddles.
Nazi panda rape.
We actually
It's
found
still-
it.
What?
Yeah.
I thought we were trademarking that shit because we couldn't find it.
We couldn't. And then the whole...
Somebody listened to the show.
Fuckers, that was trademarked.
Someone-
We owned it.
So we get paid again. So,
All right, yeah, I think we'll call it. We've been running. We gave our couple people their listening tos.
so of course, thank you to our sponsors at Vape Walkie and Resurrection Vape for letting us do this madness.
Yep. And
Your
Of course,
mom.
if you like what you hear, if you don't like what you hear, well, thanks
for
for
the
the download.
Email us with your complaints at garbageatthedumpster.com.
dick pics to Michael.
What's
Make
your
a dick
FetLife
foundation.
name?
Say Michael, bitch.
All right, guys. So
Saint Bacon.
We'll
No,
meet
that's
you guys
Facebook.
later. Fuck you guys. We're out.
Peace.
No, I'm last. Fuck you.